Turtles.
As we get closer to them.
It's under the water by the lava.
Oh, okay.
It blends in with all this cleanliness.
And just to kind of give you an idea as to some of the sizes of alligators that we have out here, the average adult alligator in this area will be about 6 to 9 feet long. The biggest alligator we have here, he's about 12 feet in length.
Wow.
His name is Big Joe if we get to see him. Now folks, the
Jessica,
thing
you
about
could date
Joe
him.
is that Joe doesn't come out for every tour.
Yeah.
I didn't know they had webbed feet. Oh, that's the difference between alligators and
Okay, he's
crocodiles.
coming a whole lot closer.
They're like Cheetos folks, but their favorite color is green.
Oh, like me.
Nisha, throw Nisha in there. She got on green.
Oh, it does look like they're chewing, actually.
How can you tell?
Oh, they threw food in there?
Yeah, Cheetos.
We had a question as to how you can tell the difference between a male and a female. Well, folks, the easiest way to do it is usually if you get close enough to them and ask them, the females talk a whole lot more than the males. That's usually a dead giveaway with alligators. Yep. But no, really, seriously though, folks, you can't tell the sex of an alligator just by looking at the alligator. Everything is internal on the alligator. The only way to do it is through a pouch, which is underneath the alligator. You have to stick your fingers inside the pouch to find out the sex of the alligator. Now, I don't go around recommending that any of you ever give it a shot. But if you wanted to tell, that's how you would do so, is through the pouch of the alligator. And as we're going through here, folks, you can find alligators not just in the water, but also along the edges of banks, or maybe sitting on top of some of the logs or trees that you see just floating around here.
Okay. I spy alligators.
Yep, there's another one that was passing here on my left side here.
That's so big.
That's a baby.
One of our bigger males, folks, he was in this area early on that last tour I just came back from. I'm going to slow down once we get in here to see if he may pop out for us.
The noise getting all like real swampy now.
He was right along this left side here.
Where are the frogs?
I'm going to pull in here just a little bit, see if maybe we can find him.
My mom said that it's really hot in Jersey right now.
I thought she said it was like 30 degrees.
No, yesterday. No, look at another one over there.
There's another one up ahead of us. There's one along his right side that's coming towards the boat.
No, she said that that's a baby.
Take a while.
Now coming up ahead of us here in the trees along both sides of the boat, you will notice all the gray stuff that's hanging in these trees here. This gray stuff is called Spanish moss. Now my great-grandmother told us that years ago they would actually use the Spanish moss to fill mattresses, pillows, cushions, anything they needed to make softer, they would use these plants. For those of you that may not be familiar with the moss contains plenty of bugs, plenty of red bugs, they call them chiggers. So if you could imagine sleeping on that, if you've ever heard the saying, don't let the bed bugs bite, well, there you go. So before they use these plants, she would have to kill them. To kill the plant, what she would do is she would stick it in a bucket of water or a tub of water, let it sit there for about 3 weeks or so. Eventually the moss would drown. Once it drowned, she would pull it out to dry it out, and while it's drying out, the moss is going to lose its exterior coating. And all you're left with is a black horsehair type of material. Now, just because you've killed the plant, that doesn't mean the bugs stay gone for long. The bugs usually always come back. So about once a month or so, she would have to take the moss back out, shake it out and beat it out, and then she would use a rolling pin to be able to put the moss back into shape. Now, I'm glad we've advanced a little since then, but I think these life jackets that are up above us here still contain the Spanish moss. So, folks, if we have to put them on for any reason and you feel something crawling on you, look, don't worry about it. Just bear with it for a little while, and when you get back to the dock, I'll be sure to shake it out for you.
Okay. Like I said, she can jump out of the water, so it's not hard if she just wanted to get up here with us. Yeah, you got that. Okay, thank you.
I don't know you. Olga made new friends.
I was going to have us an alligator aboard the boat here. I just didn't exactly say where I was going to catch him from. But folks, what I will do is I'll explain to you how to hold the alligator. All you have to do is you want to make sure you hold him around his neck. Okay, that way you can control whichever way he's going to turn. Alright? Also, you want to make sure that you hold his tail. Because if not, he will try to slap you around with it, okay? So his neck and his tail, and he's just going to kind of sit here for you. Now keep in mind he's got tape on his mouth so he cannot bite anybody. So as you pass him around, if he starts to move and make noise, please don't freak out on me and drop him or toss him overboard.
Yeah,
Folks, if he gets off this boat with this tape on his mouth, he is going to die out here with this tape on his mouth, okay? So if he starts to move around on you, all you have to do is just hold him a little tighter and he's going to settle back down for you. Now folks, he's portable so y'all can pass him around the boat. He doesn't have to stay back here.
Take a picture for Olga.
Whenever you're finished with him, though, just send him back my direction.
Olga, turn here.
I expect him to take
But from here, folks, this is where we actually turn around and we start to make our way back. Because I know once I pull out an alligator in their heads, that's usually when everybody stops listening to me talk. If they haven't done so
Careful, you're not like choke holding him, just.
No, I'm not doing it gentle. Look, I'm doing it gentle.
Feel free to come back.
Take a picture, man, Jess.
Wow. You're looking at me, Jess.
No, he's not. He's really
He's like probably used to it.
Yeah.
It's like a turtle.
Yeah. Got a little dog. What kind of dog is it?
Hi. He's so pretty. Carlos, maybe we can't get one.